and welcome to Sakata's vegetable production series. Today we're talking to Lolo, and specifically, when do you plow, when do you not plow, how important is it, and do you actually have to fork out those extra few bucks and pull one of these things through the soil? Lolo, how are you doing?
Good at yourself, Andre.
No, good. Right, plowing.
Yes.
Okay, it's one of those things where I really don't want to do it because it's always expensive. But when do I need to plow? I've already now put the ripper through the soil, so everything's loosened up. How do I decide if I need to plow or not?
Well, that's a good question, because there are some cases where you need to plow and some cases where you do not need to plow. So you've put your ripper through the soil. If you've got any foreign material or
Yes.
big lumps of soil or boulders of soil, you want to put your plow through.
Let's start with the foreign material. What would that type of material look like? Would that be like from a previous harvest, or
Yes.
maybe some grass or whatever?
Yes, so for instance, if you had put in our sweet corn, for instance,
Yeah.
the previous season, and you still got those lumps that are in the soil, you want to get those deeper into the soil. And then that there's less, that your bed is more firm, and
Yep.
there are less air pockets in the soil.
So that I've got sand, or not sand, actually soil on the top end, and not a bunch of foreign material.
That's correct.
Which can create air pockets that makes the seed not germinate.
That is correct. That's when you need this bad boy.
Okay, that, and you say the lumps, but why does the lumps do the same thing almost like the foreign material?
So with the lumps, the plow will do, it will take the big lumps and it will break them down into smaller ones.
Yes.
So that's going to be very important in the same sense that if you've got those big lumps, you're going to have a lot of air pockets. When you put your seed in there, it's not going to have that nice attachment to the soil, or it's not going to be close enough to the soil for it to germinate well.
And and in which instances then can I just skip the plow and just go straight over to the rotavator?
Let's say you're fortunate enough to have good soils and you don't have those big lumps after you've put in your ripper, and you don't have any foreign material that you're concerned with that are going to make those little air pockets or compromise your germination. Then you can skip this.
So I can skip the plow. I don't need to go with the plow, and I just go with the rotavator, and that'll basically give me that firm seed bed that I need.
That's correct.
Okay, so and when we're talking about then rotavator and those, how important is that step also in this? And I just want to bring it in. So can't I just go ripper, plow, plant?
No, I would rather go rip and skip this if I don't have that foreign material in the lumps, then go to the rotavator, because the rotavator will make it finer.
So it's basically like this. It makes it fine.
Exactly.
so that you've got that seed with the water and everything, and gives it a nice contact patch.
That is correct.
Other thing is, what I want to hear from you is just when you look at the manual working of soil, where I would be going the old traditional way versus going mechanization, what's the difference between that?
We were mentioning earlier about the depth that you want to rip, and getting to 450 centimeters, 500 centimeters manually is
Impossible
and impractical. And also manual labor is not consistent in terms of breaking up those lumps and things of that nature. So it does pose a challenge, especially when you want to have a bigger area plowed or a bigger area that you prepare for your plantation.
And in terms of, if you look at yield, what effect will mechanization have on my yield at the end of the day versus manual?
Oh, well, definitely if you do not prepare your soil well, your yield is compromised. That is
end of story.
End
There's
of story.
not even a maybe in there.
No, definitely.
And then the other side is, I'm guessing I must plant the proper seed, eh?
That is correct. That's why you're here.
And specifically for that area.
Specifically for that area, at the correct season, the correct time.
So I mustn't go and plant the stuff that needs to grow in summer in the winter.
No. Or vice versa.
Right, so our vegetable production series with Sakata. Why is the plow important? I hope now you know. Check out, we've got a hell of a lot more videos that's coming, and we're going to show you soil preparation, fertilization, literally every single step of the way up until harvest, and to make sure that you make a success from your crop. Till next time, cheers.